Prakriti, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
We are having this shoot of your transformation journey on your birthday.
That's important. That's the best thing ever. Like for me, this is the best present I've given myself.
And I just noticed actually it's Independence Day as well. Yes. So happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence.
How was your last birthday? And what were you thinking about you and what you wanted to do? What was that, I'm sure the top 3 things that you wanted to focus on last year?
To be honest, my last birthday was very different. Last 2 to 3 years, I've been going through a lot of challenges in life personally, and that's also one of the reasons my body was showing the weight, and I had gained all that weight because I had a lot of pain, trauma, frustration, rejection, all of that. I had just bottled it up. So my last birthday was very toned down because I'm a person who loves having big birthdays, and I'm all into birthdays and birthday bashes. But my last birthday wasn't what I wanted it to be. And that's when I think, I started thinking about transformation, thinking about, okay, you set goals, resolutions, and it's not about looking thin or looking like someone. It's just feeling that feeling that you have, and I'm strong, I'm fit, I look good. Like, it's not about the weight or it's not about the weighing scale. It's just
So if I asked 3 things that you were looking to happen in the last year, on your last birthday, what were those 3 things, top 3 things?
One was happiness, inner peace, and the third thing was to look a certain way. Like, I wanted to feel beautiful, look beautiful, yes, but feel beautiful from within.
From within.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you stand this year?
This year, I think I've achieved all the 3 things, I'm really happy. And again, that happiness shows on your face. If you're happy from within, it comes out as a glow on your face. So I'm happy, I'm peaceful. Finally, I have found that peace. And of course, I'm looking amazing. And that's, that is something which I have worked on, because I'm this person who was born in a Punjabi family. So food is really important, like aloo paranthas, chola bhaturas, everything. And then we wake up in the morning thinking, oh, what's the next meal, So food, I've always had an unhealthy relationship with food. And last birthday, the way you asked me, that was the problem. Like, I would eat a chocolate cake every single day. I would eat a Kit Kat chunky every single day because I was unhappy. So I would tell myself, eat this, you'll be happy. And it was never that way. If I'm having a bad day at work, I'd be like, no, let's eat some dessert. I need a dessert every single day. And for the last 6 months since I've joined TYB, I don't think I've eaten dessert. I've forgotten how Kit Kat chunky tastes. And I don't feel the need to do that, That's the best thing.
Because the training and your results makes you more happier.
Yeah, because I know that the moment I eat, I check the weight and I know it's going up. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to eat. Plus, I'm accountable to so many people here that I'm cheating. So that I don't want to cheat now. It's like before at work, I used to work the whole day and wouldn't eat anything. And then everybody at my workplace also knows, oh, she's going to eat a Kit Kat chunky for dinner or lunch. And that's how I used to be every single day. And now I don't know when I'll not eat Kit Kat.
Since when you're here in Dubai?
I was born and raised here.
Born and raised here.
All my life.
So I'm sure TYB was not the first place you had joined.
No, I went to multiple places, and this is my thing. So even when I joined TYB, my family didn't take it seriously. They were like, are you sure? You always do that. So I've joined multiple gyms, multiple yoga places, diets. I've done everything. GM diets.
Trainers, all of that.
Trainers, not much, but GM diets. I've done a lot of fat diets, just having juices, detox diets, you name it, and I must have done it. And they did show results. 1 or 2 kgs, I would lose 3 kgs. And then again, I'd go back to normal because, there was no consistency. There was no discipline. But TYB was a big decision. Like I said, I joined it in Jan because I had injured my shoulder. And then I'd gone to the doctor and he told me I was vitamin D deficient, and he found out so many other things. And I got scared looking at myself in the mirror. I've not done it for anybody else but myself. So when I saw myself in the mirror, like I said, I bottled up everything and I'd become like a balloon. And it wasn't something I was comfortable with. So it wasn't easy because I remember messaging TYB people from TYB, and I came and checked the gym, and I was like, the first thing that struck me was that they said you have to pay upfront payment, everything. So I asked why. Other gyms give you installments. So she said, Yasir says, if you will pay, you will commit. Otherwise, we will refund everything to you if you don't even lose a single kg. And for me, that was like a defining moment. Like if someone is asking me to put in everything that I have at that point and is ready to give me the money back, which means there will be something about this, Yeah. So that is one thing which pushed me to join TYB. And after I joined TYB, no one made me feel fat. I was really fat. I can feel it now when I see my pictures before. But no one told me, you can't do this because you're injured. You can't do... they found ways for me to do it irrespective of how I was.
Yes.
Because other gyms are not like that. You know, they'll be like, oh my God, you can't lift this. Oh my God, you're so big. You know, even if they see the weighing scale, they make you feel worse. Yeah. But here, no one said, oh my God, you are this many kgs, you can't lose weight. How are you going? Like, they didn't make it seem so difficult. They made it seem so easy. They said, you want to transform? It's so easy. People have lost. And then I saw people losing 25 kgs, 30 kgs, 40 kgs. So for me, it was 10, 15. It felt doable, you know.
Yeah.
In normal circumstances, it wouldn't. But at TYB, it felt, it's okay if someone can lose 60 kgs, why can't I lose 6, you know?
Exactly.
Something like that. So that pushed me as well. And till today, this is what is pushing me. Like, TYB has become my happy place. Like, I'm upset at work. I don't need Kit Kat chunky. I need TYB.
You need TYB. Exactly. You're sad, you're upset. If you're not feeling good about yourself, you just need to come to TYB.
Yeah.
Exactly. When I was building TYB, this was my idea. This was my vision, to create something so special that anyone and everyone who thinks that other gyms are, you know, too intimidating and the people are too intimidating, come to me, come to TYB, join this, because 95% people are not gym members in the UAE. And I'm not even talking about the world. So just in the UAE, 95% people are not gym members, and they all should be fit. They all want to be fit. And it's their right to be fit. Why gym has to be so intimidating that anyone who goes there who is not fit feel like lost and feel it is not where they belong, and they should not, because to move your body, there should not be, you know, option B.
Right.
You don't have an option. And at the same time, when it comes to the movement and your well-being, no one needs to tell you that you're not good enough, because that's the reason you're going there.
Absolutely.
You are not good enough. That's the reason you go there. And you want to become better. Like, we don't go to, if we are not sick, we will not go to the hospital. If we are sick, that's why we go to the doctor.
Absolutely.
What if, like, I'm perfectly fine and I'm feeling good and I'm healthy and I'm on point, my blood work is good, but I'm just going to doctor every day. So that's the reason. And how it will be if we go to doctor or we go to the hospital and, you know, the nurses and the receptionists start making fun of us, and the people, other patients sitting there, they start saying, oh, you're also sick. Oh, really? Are you sick? I mean, we will just feel bad and we will not go to that place again. And that's what happens in other gyms. I personally have seen when I was working out there, but every single client of mine who comes here, and especially in the videos, they all say the same thing. And they all felt that it's very, maybe some people don't say anything, but it's just the attitude and the, you know, the vibe says that, oh, I want to work out with fit people only, or I want to, like the other people thinking in their surrounding, I want to be surrounded by the people who are who looks good, who are looking good, who are fit, who are healthy, who are lifting heavy and all that. But what about the others? Right. Where they will go? Someone needs to take the responsibility of others as well, because if you want a better place and if you want a better future for our next generation, someone needs to take that responsibility. So that someone is me. I took that responsibility and I created this place, and that's the reason you feel the way you feel. And the whole team is trained to communicate with you in a way where you feel comfortable, where you feel welcome, and where you feel motivated. That yes, that's why I even wrote everything on the walls and everywhere, so that, you know, this NLP is you're training your subconscious mind continuously every day, unknowingly. Maybe sometimes you read it, sometimes you don't, but even if you just see it, it is repeating in your subconscious mind. And the more it repeats in your subconscious mind, the more you will start feeling that positive. And I'm sure you must have felt like that.
Yes. I'm telling you, so many days, like I used to cry a lot before. Like if I was upset, I would just cry. Now I don't need to cry. So I remember Yasir, my coach, he was once laughing at me saying, when was the last time you cried? I said, I don't remember, because I'm having a bad day. I come here, I use slum balls, and I take out all the
just emotions, right?
Yes.
And when you are unable to let your emotions come out, you just cry. Yeah. Because nothing is, when do we cry? When it's not in our control, you just feel like letting it out.
Yeah.
So same thing you can do by working on yourself. That is, training is the best way to do it.
True.
That you can work out, you can increase your heart rate, work out, sweat it out, and let go all your emotions. And after that, I'm telling you, you don't even feel like crying. You don't even feel bad about that particular situation.
Absolutely.
And why did I feel so bad? And you feel like it's just so normal.
Yeah, that's what I feel now. Like if I have a bad day, I know I have to come here. Either I run it out on the treadmill, or I use slam balls and I see people and then I slam them. So I take out all my frustration this way. That's why I said TYB is actually my happy place. Like
Thank you.
I feel so at ease and at home here. And the way people motivate me here is, like you said, the team has been trained to communicate that. Not one single day did I feel out of place. Why am I doing this? Let me just take my bag and run away. Even if the exercise was difficult, because 80% of the exercises I do here, I've never done them before. Let me be very honest as well. The machines, I have never worked in these machines before. And it was difficult and challenging for me. But the way they challenged me, because they understood how I work. And so they used to give me a challenge that if you do this, then we'll see. So I'm somebody who's very competitive. So I used to do it just to prove them wrong. And lately I've realized I have become so much stronger than what I was, like doing leg presses to 100 weight and everything. I never used to do that. And I used to look at it and laugh at them, say, what, I'm not doing this. This is not possible. They would talk to me. And then the way they would talk to me, I would finish the exercise. I wouldn't even realize that I've done this much, deadlift. I'm not this person who was into so much fitness that my family is so proud of me. They're like, can you do all of this? When I take videos sometimes of my workouts to show them, they can't believe I'm doing all these rope exercises and deadlifts, because I was never an athletic child. I was always a fat child. Like, always had a problem with my weight. I would fluctuate, like thin, fat, like that. I had phases. But I wasn't this strong and fit. Now I feel fit. It's not about the weight again. It's just how strong I feel from inside. And for me, this journey is more mental than physical. I've transformed so much mentally, which has done so much good for it's like therapy for me, to be honest.
It is actually therapy.
It has done so much for my mental well-being that I can't even express it. Like, I'm not saying this because it's a video. I feel everything that I'm saying. Like, I feel it.
I can feel it. That what you mean and what you're trying to say. How much this journey and your transformation journey has improved or impact your surrounding your family?
Oh, it has. Everybody's become healthy because of me now. Like I said, I eat cake every day, so my dad would eat with me as well. They've stopped because of my diets now, because I'm following a particular diet. They follow the same diet. So my mom has lost weight, my dad has lost weight without going to the gym. They've become toned. So everybody looks at us now and says, oh, you guys are a healthy family now. Like, we all have received compliments that you guys have lost weight. Because, like I said, I have this in the family. We have it in the genes. We're all very happy, healthy, fat people, because we love food. So it shows, the results are showing on all of them. And I've become so positive about this journey that I'm inspiring people. I've become their trainer. I'm telling them what to do and how many kgs they should eat, how many calories they should eat. So everybody in my office also, because they see me every day. So they are like, oh my God. I'm a doctor, so they call me Dr. P. So they're like, oh, Dr. P is always fit and running. And patients have seen me after a few weeks, months. They tell me, we can't recognize you anymore. Because, of course, I used to wear the scrub, so I'd look big. But some of them just pass by me, and I keep saying hi, and then they just don't give me a response. And then later they say, oh, it's you? We didn't recognize it's you because you look so different. You've lost so much weight. I was like, okay, No,
that's beautiful. That's amazing. You have lost more than 10 kgs, and your journey, you still have a long way to go. And in this, that I tell you, this is never going to stop, this journey. It's not just like you lose your weight and then you stop, because this is your lifestyle. You have to build it as a lifestyle. You have to constantly work on it. And the more people you inspire while living this lifestyle, the more and better this journey will be for you. Because the more people you will create and inspire, they will become your surrounding. The more people are in your surrounding, so you need to understand, anything, whatever is good for you, for your health, for your well-being, for your mindset, always let other people also be a part of that. Why? Because especially the close ones, be it family, your close friends, your colleagues, because these are the people who you are going to interact every day. Now, if they are a part of the same journey, it is going to remind you again and again and motivate you to keep performing better. If you don't have, let's say, the family members who are supporting it, let's say your friends who are supporting it or colleagues, if you don't have these three who you are meeting every day, then if they are the opposite, what happens is only you who is constantly fighting with your own thoughts. And always remember, your thoughts are, the incoming of the thoughts are from your surrounding. So if you will not stop the incoming, which is, it can be, okay, let's eat popcorn today, let's go movie today, let's drink today, let's have party today, let's someone's birthday, eat cake today, or someone is sad, I want to go out, let's go out and we are going to eat that to make them happy, or, make yourself happy. If you have these kind of surrounding and these kind of family members and colleagues, it's going to impact your journey. And how long will you keep fighting it? The journey should not be a fight that you're constantly fighting. It should be more that you enjoy it. Now, imagine, just replace all of this, what I said, to colleagues, to your family members, your friends, everyone is on the same track, right? Now, everyone is asking, so how much are you lifting? Oh, did you do this? Oh, I learned a new exercise. What are you doing this weekend? Let's go to a beach. Let's go do cardio there. Let's try this class. Oh, in TYB, there's a new class that's coming, which is a Mahindra class, which is actually coming, that you can come and try and do it. So things like that. Oh, I'm doing 3 sessions. I'm doing 4 sessions. Oh, actually, I joined Kaiser program. So, like these, let's learn to play paddle or tennis. Anything. Now, what is happening? Everything in your surrounding is happening and connecting you back to your own goal. Right? That's how psychologically it works. Because people who consciously think like they want to transform, but if their surrounding is not supporting it, it becomes very difficult for them. Because they train here, they go home, there is paratha and there is everything is ready to eat, mom cooked. They don't understand. They go evening, going out with friends, meeting friends, and what happens there? There's a party, there's drinking, there's cake, someone's birthday, someone or the other, every day someone's birthday, something or the other, someone's marriage. Then they are eating, they are drinking over there. Then come back to TYB again, don't feel like training. The reason you keep skipping, you're not consistent, you don't feel like training, you're always complaining about the program, you're always complaining about everyone, because you yourself don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
You yourself you're not involved in the program, you're not engaged. That's why every day it feels like a fight. Absolutely. You're fighting here also, and you're fighting with the people also, and with yourself as well. And why do you want to have this kind of friction when you know what I'm talking about right now, and this is all about your well-being, not mine, not my client, not my team, not my trainers, or not even your family. I'm talking about you particularly. So you just need to adapt. You just need to learn how to inspire others constantly. That's why I think I love your social media. Whenever you send me also things, and sometimes you post as well. Just beautiful. Just like be a little mindful about what you're posting. You always post, started posting good stuff, positive stuff, which is related to your own journey. And when you create that, this social media also creates a tone, in your surrounding. So that, okay, what are you up to these days? Like you follow me and you see what I post. And everyone knows. Why? Because I have set the tone. I don't need to speak to everyone, oh, I like doing what is my hobby? I mean, everyone knows what my hobby is. I don't need to keep saying that, this is what I like doing. This is what you can see every day. I'm doing that only what I like.
Right.
I cannot. What if I say, let's say, my hobby is playing video game. So like, really? We didn't know that. Yeah, actually that's my hobby. But how come? We have never seen you playing video game. Because it's not. That's why. So what you see.
Yes.
So this is the best way you set the tone. And also, people start communicating with you.
Right.
Before this became my profession, that I started making money out of fitness, I was posting on Facebook. And people will start communicating free advice and all that I was giving. And that's how I started charging eventually.
Right.
So you just set that tone. So I think you're doing great. You're doing beautiful. I'm sure your family members must be very proud of you.
They are actually everybody. Even like I said, I was not a fit child. Like my mom always laughs in sport competitions. I was always the last one, like in school and all of that. So now when they look at me like that and they know whether it's 8 o'clock at night, I'm finishing work, or 9 o'clock, they know I have to go to TYB. No one says anything. Like they know I have to go to gym. My social life has changed according to this. There are 3 to 4 days which I have to give to training. I don't change it. I said movies, I'll go another day or go after 9:30 after my session. My session comes first. So, I can't, like, I've given this my priority and it has shown me the results. And like you said, it has to come from within. If someone had told me to do it, I would never do it. But because I feel like doing it, and that's why this for me comes first. After work, I have to come to the gym. Then anything else, party. I'm not somebody who likes to party much, or I don't drink much as well, because I prefer to be fit and everything. But still, I cannot compromise with my session time. I cannot change that. I don't like to change that. I can change outings, but I can't change the gym time.
What are some of the key points that you have seen in TYB apart from just the training?
It's just the whole vibe. It's just the way everybody talks to you. Like I said, it's so inspiring and motivational. The affirmations that you spoke about, all those things which are written sentences, they help you a lot. Even everybody, from the reception to the trainer, everybody's smiling, and no one makes it feel like a challenge. Even if it's a difficult day, they laugh, they joke, I remember I was doing lunges once, 100 lunges, and I hate lunges. So I told them, I can't do lunges. This 100 lunges, are you crazy? You make me walk the whole gym in lunges. So I remember the trainer said, you are one of the strongest women if you do this, because not many women can do 100 lunges.
Wow.
And when he actually told me that, he's like, see, you finish it, then we'll talk. And then when I finished it, he's like, I know so many people I train, not many can do that. So that was such a positive way of telling me to do it. I know it was reverse psychology. It worked really well, but it made me feel so proud of myself. So I hate lunges, which I really hate it. But he made me do the lunges by touching the floor the way he wanted it. And at the end of it, it was like, okay, you're one of the strongest people. And they always tell me mind, muscle coordination and everything. So these are things which I never found in other gyms, like...
How about the equipments over here and the whole design?
Like I said, the exercise, the program, like everything is... You don't have to think, because someone else is already thinking for you. Like I said, I'm so scared to cheat because I know I have to answer so many people, not just my mom or dad, like there are 10, 11 people sitting. Have you cheated? Why have you cheated? Why did you eat this? So I'm so scared I don't cheat.
Yeah.
That is one of the other things. And then there's so many people, like even the nutritionists, they keep checking on you. They keep seeing every week, you have to send pictures of your food. Like I never did all of that. So now I myself, before eating anything, I take a picture and I send it, and I'm like, okay, is it okay? Is it good? And they'll be like, yes, don't worry, you can eat this. Even when I was going on a holiday, I was so stressed that, oh my God, I'm going out of TYB, so what am I going to do? So they were also good. They told me what to do, how to, they were in touch.
Yeah.
During, through WhatsApp or whatever, tell me, okay, you can't go to a gym, go walk, do these many steps, eat like this, don't eat like this, cheat a little bit, don't cheat too much. So, they gave me like a holiday plan as well. Like you can cheat this much, this is what you should do. Which again, nobody does that. Why would, when you go to a gym, you're just paying for that 1 hour, 2 hours, right? You're not paying for all of this. So these add-ons really make it very personalized.
Because the thing is, Prakriti, over here, that I have the success in my mind and the vision I have and what I want to become. I have removed the money part from that completely. If you will not get results and if you will not transform with me, I will fail. And that is why it doesn't matter how much you pay. It is not going to add. Yes, it will add fuel in, let's say, like in my car to go from A to B, B to C. That's it. Right. But it will never become the ultimate goal. Right. That is adding fuel to move forward, and so that we can run the whole show. Yeah. But my goal is to transform, 1 billion lives. And that's why if it was money, then, I would have taken the money and I would have not, given so many salaries, everyone who I've hired and running the whole show. I could have saved 50% of it just by doing what others are doing. So I did not do that. Why? Because the connection with the team, accountability partners, all that is more important than you just training. That's why I said, like, tell me what are the other areas apart from the training. And you said all of this, and I'm sure you watch my videos, you watch on social media, so you know that the content I create is also to constantly remind you about your journey. I mean, all, not just particularly you, but everyone who is watching, who is a part of TYP. It's a constant reminder. It's a constant training for your subconscious mind. So all my content you see is based on that only. Everything I post in stories, everything I do is just for one thing, and that is how can I transform the best in the best way, and how can I transform the, more and more people at the same time.
You don't even know what you're doing for people. Like what you've done for me itself it's just been 6 months, like I said, but it has transformed me into somebody completely new. So you don't even know how you're touching so many lives. I'm sure so many people must be telling you this, but this is really heartfelt. But you don't know, through me, so many other people are also getting transformed. So directly or indirectly, you don't know the impact that you're having on people. And it's really, really nice. And it feels so good. God should make more people like you,
Thank you. And what's your next goal right now, and where you are moving ahead, and what you want to achieve? Right now, you're 68 kgs?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your ultimate goal to achieve?
I want to look like Deepika Padukone in Besharam Runs.
Amazing.
What I meant to be is somewhere like, say, 58, 55 to 58.
Yeah, 58 to 55 to 58 will be a very good weight for you.
That's what I want to do.
And how long do you give?
Another 6 months.
Another 6? Yeah, take it easy. Enjoy this journey. Take it easy, and I'm sure you will achieve your 55 kg. Well, best of luck to you, and thank you so much for coming on this video and inspiring so many viewers. Once again, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much for my birthday.
And next birthday, 55. I'm going to organize a shoot for you, like Deepika Padukone. Okay? You will do a shoot in TYP.
I'll do that.